So let me talk a minute about the court today. So the court is roughly divided into wings, but the wings don't always hold true. So the liberal wing, on the sort of left, are usually Ginsburg, Breyer, Sotomayor, and Kagan, Elena Kagan. On the right, or the conservative wing, are generally speaking Roberts, Alito, Thomas, and Scalia. Antonin Scalia, who is positively brilliant, whether you agree with anything he says or not, is what is called an originalist. He believes that this little slender book, which is not only the Constitution of the United States, which is really teeny weeny, it's only about this much of this little book, maybe 20 pages of this tiny little book, which I carry with me all the way, every place I go. Is that a fire drill? Did I say something wrong? Originalist? Is that a bad word? So he's an originalist. In other words, he said, look, if the original founding fathers didn't put it in writing and didn't mean what they said, well, then we can't make it up. We can't just stretch the Constitution like an accordion to make it say whatever we think it says. So he's a sort of a hardliner, and Thomas is sort of close behind him. And then the swing person, or persons, are usually Anthony Kennedy and Sandra Sotomayor. But the court sort of switches around, so you have to know that. But generally there is collegiality, and they generally agree, although they split. In other words, this group may say, I believe this way, the other people concur in the result. It means they agree that the result was reached, they think it's right, but not for the reasons that you stated. They give their own opinions. I think for me, children of this age, 15, 16, they're experiencing a whole lot of things all crashing into them at one time, but they're mature enough to understand that things are changing rapidly in life, and this is not a game any longer, and they're going to have to make decisions that are important to them. And I'd like to come to speak to them to show them that if they've been going through life like this, they have to take this blinder off, and they have to take that blinder off, and have 180-degree vision, and then turn themselves around and have 365-degree vision, and know that the world is limitless out them if they apply themselves, work hard, speak well, present themselves well, be professional, and seek the ultimate prize, whatever it is. Nothing should deter them from seeking whatever it is they want. And the court held that giving money to a political candidate is what's called political speech. It's a form of speech. It's saying, I support you, I believe in you, I want to be elected. You may say, political speech? What's that? That's not political speech. That's just some rich guy, or several rich guys and gals, giving money to a candidate to buy influence. Well, the court says, we beg to differ. We don't believe that it corrupts people, and besides which, we think that the better nature of mankind will be better served if anybody who wants to run can collect as much money as they want from as many people as they want. P.S. The next case that will come down is they're going to strike down McCain-Feingold, period. Because they're going to say that all these laws that limit speech, political speech, are unconstitutional. So that's a prediction from Lynne Abarham on what's going to happen. The First Amendment will prevail, and that your speaking through your wallet is deemed political speech. I wanted a better life for myself, I wanted a better life for my mom and my dad, and I decided that I wanted to change the world for the better. I had this vision that I could do something. I first started off with healing. I wanted to be a physician. I wanted to heal the world. But I couldn't do that for poverty and discrimination and because I was terrible at math, as I told you. But the other reason was if I couldn't be a doctor, I wanted to be a lawyer. I believe that my efforts over the past 50 years or so have made the world a lot better for a lot of people. It's not a perfect record. Nobody is perfect. But I think I have made dramatic strides in making the lives of people better. So it's sort of an individual mission. And that's why you and everybody else in this room has to dare to be great and to take whatever chances you need within reason. Don't be risk averse, but to take a chance on bettering your education, getting as much as you can, getting that high school and your college and your postgraduate degree, and going out and meet the world and change the world. One person can do it. Millions of examples right from this neighborhood who did it, or wherever you live, people do change the world.